Good morning. This is Fumi, the nature girl, and every Sunday morning me and my poochie here, Lucy, take a walk a few blocks away to go to our local farmers market to buy produce, and that's what we're going to do now. So we're going to bring you with us on our journey. So as you can see, our journey is a few blocks. It ends up being about probably 10 blocks when all is said and done. Now, the best thing about this journey, here goes my poochie. She does this, so the journey takes longer than maybe it should. But the best thing about walking is that you get the exercise and you get sunshine and you get fresh air, and that's a good experience, and it connects you to just nature. And if you live in a city, you don't get a bunch of that, right? What do we get if we live in a big city? We get big, busy, dirty streets and smog and people honking and people angry, and we don't get the benefit of seeing green and what's growing in people's yards up close. Like this bush right here, this is a rosemary bush, this whole thing. And it's right here on a sidewalk, and what's hanging over the sidewalk is public domain, and you could snip a few little pieces up high where the dogs haven't gotten a chance to pee on it. You get a look at these beautiful flowers that these people have grown, and it just makes you feel better, you know? Beautiful flowers. Lovely flowers. Flowers make you feel good if you look at them. So look at flowers. Look, these smart people planted aloe vera in their yard. Aloe vera is one of the most important medicinal plants that's local to our region. So if you became friends with these people, you could probably snip off a little bit and use that. You put it in your shake, you put it on wounds. It's just a miraculous plant. You can see back there, that's one of the towers right between those houses. That's one of the towers that holds the signal for cell phones and wireless computers, and there's a lot of evidence that shows that that's really harmful to our health to live really close to one of those things. So it's important to know what's in your neighborhood, because there are things you can do to counter that kind of exposure. Look at all the trees. Pretty. You can hear in the background all these birds chirping. You never get that if you're sitting in your car with the windows up listening to whatever radio station you're listening to, or music, MP3. You don't get that. You only get to be a little bit close to nature when you get out of your house, out of the cubicle, into nature. And although this isn't exactly nature, you gotta seek it. You know, there is a lot between the cracks in the sidewalk, you know, and the opposite sides of the cars and all this kind of stuff. You do find it everywhere. And that is so healing, just to connect with nature. I think it's like one of the most important things you can do. Fields of puppies. That doesn't make you feel good. Beautiful trees. And then of course you have to breathe deep. These people are smart. Look at, they have a fountain and a red door. Good feng shui over here. There it is. Destination Farmers Market. That's where we're going.